something super appropriate today, given that lots of you are stuck indoors and you can't get outside to train. I am going to be training indoors for the next 3 days on my watt bike. I am going to be doing something super fun. So, I don't know if you've seen my videos from last year where I went out to some events called Haute Route. They are amazing multi-day events that take place all around the world. I went to Norway, I also went to Mexico, and basically they're as close as you can get to a professional event. So timed stages, you're looked after very well, it's competitive, the events are super challenging, but the really cool thing about them is the other people you meet and the sense of community. I love Haute Route events. So the really cool thing is that Haute Route have teamed up with Zwift to do Zwift's first ever multi-stage event. So you have to do all 3 stages back to back, in order. So I'm doing stage 1 today, Friday, stage 2 tomorrow, Saturday, and yeah, stage 3 on Sunday. And like the original outdoor Haute Route events, these are going to be hard. They're going to be really, really, really hilly. I suck at hills. But they're going to be fun because lots of other people are doing them. Today's route is on the, is it called Seven Sisters? I'm going to have to look. It is on Three Sisters. It's on Three Sisters. It's 48.5 kilometres total and just shy of 900 metres of climbing. So I wonder how long that's going to take. I haven't quite decided whether I want to go hard and sort of race it or if I just want to ride and chat to people. I'm also doing like a live thing on Instagram because I'm working with Haute Route, so I'm going to be chatting to people. I don't know. Let's see how hard I end up going. I'm just about ready to jump on. I've still got to dash around and find my phone because you know me, I'm like super disorganised. I know you saw this one in the last screen, but that's not the one that I actually use. I'm not logged in on this. I have got some Maxi Muscle gels. I've got 2 full water bottles. I've got a giant fan. I've got a small rubbish fan, but you know, you might as well use 2 fans. I think that's all I need. Oh, I've got some good playlists to listen to on my phone and I'm going to be chatting to everyone, so let's go. Nearly time to go. And I've not done a proper warm-up at all because I was doing a live thing on Instagram, but it was nice to chat to everyone and it cheered me up, so whatever. But I've heard this event is going to be so brutal, so now I'm a bit nervous. No! Oh my god, my iPad crashed. Oh my god. So hope I can get back in it, otherwise I'm going to have to try and do it later at 7. I can't do it, I missed it now. Gutted! I guess because there were so many people online. I mean, there were 8,000 people trying to do it. Oh. Oh well, what can I do? I'll just go and hang out with my daughter and Dave and have a cup of tea. See you later. Right, I'm back. Take 2. I think the Zwift servers must have got overloaded before because some other people got booted out, which is such a bummer. I really hope this works because the 7 PM Haute Route stage 1 is the last one of the day. So if it messes up this time, I'm going to be so disappointed. I know I can still ride the other 2 stages, but so let's try. Fancy a beer? Morning! So, time to try again with Haute Route on Zwift. I'm going to do stage 2 today and I've decided that I am going to race it. I'm going to try as hard as I can in this stage because obviously I had to miss yesterday's one. So it's on a course called Tour of Fire and Ice, I think, which is flat and then you go all the way up out to Zwift. So it's just climb, 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 climb. Dave reckons it should take me anything between an hour and an hour and a quarter, so I need to kind of moderate my effort not to completely blow up, but I want to try as hard as I can and try and get some good results. And you know, more importantly than where I rank with everyone else, I like to look at my own power data afterwards and see how fit am I, how hard was I trying, was that the right effort at the right time. So I'm going to try and screen record all the data and I can show you some of that afterwards. But now I'm going to jump on, do a proper warm-up, and then time to race. I'm excited, but apprehensive because Zwift races can be very, very painful. It's basically an all-out effort, so wish me luck. Putting me in the A's. I'm a B. So that means that rather than doing well in the B's, I'm down the bottom of the A's. I wouldn't mind if I am an A, but it's based on your watts per kilo, and my watts per kilo, I'm a B. I just want to see how I fare against people who have the same, roughly in the same watts per kilo as I have. Oh God. It was really hard and I was trying as hard as I could. So I was like, don't give up, mummy. I tried so hard. Whew. So Haute Route stage 2. Oh, God, that was tough. I said before I started that I was going to actually go for it, and I did go for it. I use Training Peaks. Actually, the coach that I use at the moment doesn't use Training Peaks. He uses Today's Plan. So he puts all my workouts on Today's Plan. But I've been using Training Peaks for years, and it's got all my historical ride data and power data and heart rate data on it. So I've kept using it so that I can continue comparing how I'm faring now to how I was riding before. So the really good news is I set a whole load of peak performances in Haute Route Stage 2. Some of them are records for 2020, but other ones I beat all-time power records. I set my highest ever 20-minute heart rate of all time, my highest ever 60-minute heart rate of all time at 175 BPM. So hell yeah, I was trying hard. When it comes to power, well, I set a new 20-minute power for 2020, but I didn't beat my old FTP. But it's good to show that my training is working and that I'm coming into form this year, so yay. I had a look on Zwift Power to see where I finished in the race, and I think there were about, it's actually quite hard to understand some of this, but I think there were about 4,500 people who did the stage, and I came 846 out of everyone. I counted through and I'm 9th woman, so pretty pleased with that. Today is Haute Route Stage 3, so we're about to jump on the turbo trainer. It is 75 kilometres, so it's going to be long. I don't know, at least 2 hours. And dare I say it, I can't really be bothered to race it. I just think I'm going to use it to get in some endurance miles and chat to other people if anyone's up for chatting, or maybe no one will be chatting because there will be proper racing. But I just want to get a bit of endurance training in. I'm just going to try and settle into a solid pace, listen to a podcast. I've got some good tunes on my phone to listen to as well, and chat to other people. Maybe do some Instagram live stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I tell you what, the other reason why I'm not totally into the idea of racing this stage for a couple of hours is because I didn't actually get to do stage 1. So if I'd have done that, then I'd be into seeing how I fared over the whole event. But I tried twice to do stage 1 and it didn't work. So I just feel like, what's the point in totally smashing stage 3, because I'm not going to get an overall ranking or overall result because I didn't do all 3 stages. So I guess that's why I'm not feeling particularly motivated. Also, I'm just not feeling particularly cheerful today, so I'm just not into it. I just want to do something that is going to make me feel nice, and that is riding along with other people, listening to some podcasts and not stressing. demotivated when I'm not really aiming for anything today. Plus, I just had to stop to turn the camera on and film, so yeah. Nice chatting to people though. I don't think I'm going to get good results. I did it! I'm just going to turn the fan off. Oh my god. It was so hard. Gosh, I'm all over the shop. It was so hard. I mean, I was like, I'm not going to go hard and go with the group. So then I ended up on my own. So then that was really hard psychologically because it's just kind of, I don't feel really motivated when I'm just riding on my own. I need someone to catch or someone to stay with. So eventually I caught people and I started overtaking them on the climbs, and then a sort of bunch formed, and that was really cool. My tactic for the whole race was not to go over 200 watts. In fact, not really to go over 190 watts. So I was sticking in zone 3, which I thought I would be able to manage for 2 hours. So I didn't want to go with the group if it meant that I was going to have to put loads of watts out and go really hard, but then that meant that I ended up kind of being on my own quite a lot, and that was really demotivating, and I sort of thought, ugh, kind of can't really be bothered with this, honestly. I've got to be honest with you. But then I started catching people, and if I have a target, someone to catch, then I'm well up for it. I mean, I'm a competitive person, so when there's people to catch on the climbs, I start really enjoying it. After a while, a kind of group formed, and that was really fun, so then your motivation is not to get dropped. But actually I did get dropped. But then another group formed and all of a sudden it was fun again. So yeah, to cut a long story short, I think the best thing for me with Zwift and with the Haute Route thing is when I'm riding with other people. When it's just me on my own, I mean, you just sat on an indoor bike going nowhere. It's just not as fun. When you're with other people, it's great. Also, you can chat to everyone, so that was cool. There are 1,200 riders in it and I wanted to stick at around 300. I think I managed that. I did a bit of a sprint at the end, and all in all, I'm feeling really, really stoked. It was brilliant, actually. I feel amazing. Thank you, endorphins. So, I hope you found that reasonably entertaining. I didn't get much footage of me riding this stage because actually it was really, really hard and I just couldn't keep turning my camera on and off because I didn't want to get dropped when I was with a group. But I hope that you found that interesting, and gosh, I'm a mess. So I'm going to go get a maxi muscle shake and have a shower and relax. Hope you guys are doing well and coping with, you know, all the stuff that's going on, and I hope you and your families are well and that you're staying as happy as you can be. Speak to you soon. Bye.